Hello everyone, welcome to ShopDev. So in this video we're going to have a look at extension methods in C#, and I just hope that it helps you in your programming journey. So we begin with an introduction. So this is an example of a extension method. Okay, so basically extension methods are what? They are static methods that allow to extend a particular type. You can extend either built-in types in the .NET framework like the string, or you can extend your custom types that you develop, that is your own classes, interfaces that you develop throughout your program. Okay, and to determine whether a method is an extension method or not, so in the IntelliSense, when you press the dot operator and you're accessing the members, you will see a box followed by a down arrow, okay, and a comment associated to that specifying that it is an extension method. Okay, so basically extension methods, they are they are written inside a static class, and they are static methods. Okay, they have some specific particularities, so we'll have a look at them. But first of all, let's have a look at the definitions. Okay, so like I said, static methods or methods that allow to extend a type. Okay, they allow you to extend a type without deriving from a particular class, okay, or modifying the original type. Like here, for example, string is inside .NET framework. It is a inbuilt type, so you cannot extend it unless you use extension methods. Okay, and one more thing about extension method is that they are called as if they are instance methods. Okay, and most common extension methods that are being widely used in the .NET framework are LINQ, standard query operators, that allows us to add functionality to existing collections that implement the IEnumerable or enumerable of T types. Okay, so this was for the introduction. Okay, let's see now the features associated with extension methods a little bit in more detail. Okay, that will help you to design them throughout your program. Okay, so there's one major difference between regular static methods and extension method. Okay, the major difference is that an extension method, the first parameter always is the type to be extended. Like in this case, you have the string, okay, which is preceded by this parameter. Okay, and secondly, you can have overloads of the same extension method taking different parameters. Okay, so let's see with an example, the same example that I have in my slides. Okay, so I have created my extension methods in a static class, okay, called string extensions, and inside it I have static methods. Like I said, so the first parameter is the type we're extending. Okay, this is a variable name and preceded by this keyword. Okay, and here I have two overloads, so I'm just writing a phrase. So the goal of this method is to split the number of words in a phrase, and you split it using the separators like here spaces, dots, or integration mark. Okay, and second overloads, you specify your separators that you want to use to separate the words. Okay, so these are two methods that I've written, and in my program, so I have a simple string where I assign the hello extension method phrase. Okay, and I'm using my first overload, so it is this one without any specific parameter. Okay, so this one is always like I said, just to know which type you are extending, but this parameter is not used really as a processing parameter. Okay, just to refer to the instance that we want to access. Like here, it refers to SCR refers to phrase, and the second overloads word count. So you're passing the separator character array. Okay, and we just go to definition. So see, this is a parameter that you are passing through, and this refers to the instance calling the extension method. Okay, so basically both of them should yield the same result, but because I'm using the same separators. Okay, so this was just an example, but before that I just wanted to show you the word count. So like I said and showed you in my slides, so you have a box here and followed by a downward arrow icon. Okay, and you have the text specifying that it is a extension method. Well, you can have, when clicking on the accessing the methods, you get all methods. For example, the toolchar array, this is a method owned by the string class. Okay, so that was for the introduction. So let's check what results I get. So basically I should be getting the values of 3 and 3 for both cases. Okay, so I just run the program directly. So this is the result. Word count is equal to 3, and word count when I access the overloads 3. Okay, so that was for the results. Now let's have a deeper look at advanced features of extension methods. Okay, so I'll take a simple example of a person class. Okay, and I explain the concept like the .NET security associated with extension methods. So currently extension methods present no specific security vulnerabilities. Okay, and they can never be used to impersonate existing methods on a type. Okay, because all name collisions associated to extension methods are resolved in favor of the instance and static method defined by the class. So I'll show it to you via an example. And also extension methods cannot access private data of a class. Okay, so for demoing purposes, let's have a look at a simple example. So I just add a new class here, say name it person. Okay, and just add some properties and methods. So here I have two private variables, first name, last name, a constructor that takes the first name and last name. I have two methods, get first name, get last name, and get first name length. Okay, three public methods. Now I will create an extension class for the persons just to demo that security. Here we go, make it public, static. Okay, and well, first we're going to check whether we can access the private variables inside the person class. So remember, in my person, I have just the first name and last name as private members. Okay. So say I want to have an extension method that converts the name, the first name, to uppercase. Okay. So I'll just write a public static string get first name to upper. Okay, so by syntax I should be specifying this keyword followed by the type I want to extend and a variable name to refer to the instance. Okay, but now if I say return p dot, I can't access my private variables like you can see. So my first name and last name inside the person class. Okay, so you can't access them. So that's one thing. So in case you want to access the private variables, so you should be using creating methods like accessor methods, or you can create properties, okay, to access your internal variables. So this you can't do. You can't access private variables. So we have proved it. And secondly, we are going to talk about collisions. Okay, so in my person class, so I have a get first name length, okay, which returns the length of the first name. Okay, so I'm going to create a similar method, but this time it will be an extension method, and check how .NET Framework resolve that. Okay, so I'm going to create probably static int. I'll use the same name. Okay, so how this collision is being resolved. Okay, and here, since I want to extend the person type, I'll write person p. Okay, I'll just write return p dot get first name, okay, dot length. Good. Now inside my program, I'll create a person. Okay, and let's say we put it here. Just check what IntelliSense proposes to us. Get first name length. So you can see here, it doesn't provide you the extension method, only the instance method. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, so we'll put a breakpoint and see where it is being hit. Okay, so logically it should be hitting here inside the person class. Okay, so just run our program. We step into, and like you can see, as expected, we still enter into our person class. Okay, so we obtain our length. Okay, length is 4. Okay, John for the first name. Now if I comment this instance method, okay, it will then hit our extension method. Okay, so check it again. So now we are in our extension class. So that's it about the name, method resolution. So it is already managed by the .NET Framework. So this proves our security concern is being managed. Okay, so no security vulnerabilities. So that's it, guys, for extension methods. And the key points to remember about extension methods is that they are static methods that allow to extend a type. They present no specific security vulnerability. Collisions are resolved in favor of instance or static methods defined by the type that we are extending. They can be avoided, and they can't access private data of a type they are extending. Okay, so guys, if you like the video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.